Good evening and thanks so much for tuning to Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Zach Seminar. After a prolific passing performance in Saturday's win over North Texas, Jack Abraham reaped the benefits on Monday. Abraham was named the Conference USA Offensive Player of the Week while also reeling in accolades from the Manning and Davey O'Brien Weekly Awards, and his offensive coordinator Buster Faulkner spoke glowingly of the junior signal caller.
He's a guy that you really can tell him something one time, and that goes a long way. And I mean, he's done it several times throughout the year. Made an adjustment at halftime the other night, drew it up on the board, goes out, executes it for a big first down. So like I said, right now he's dialed in, and he's got guys making plays around him. Offensive line doing a great job.
Today, the SEC media released its all-conference preseason selections that saw a pair of Mississippi players land first-team accolades. Mississippi State sophomore Reggie Perry became the 10th player in program history to be named a preseason first-team selection. Perry averaged nearly 10 points per game on 50% shooting a year ago. Ole Miss swingman Breon Tyree also landing on the first team. Tyree, a senior, is the conference's leading returning scorer after last year. He put up 19 points per game. The XFL returns to the field in February of next year, and those teams' rosters already starting to take shape. Each of the 8 teams have had a quarterback assigned to them, and some of those names you may be familiar with, like Ole Miss alum Jordan Ta'amu. He'll play for the St. Louis Battlehawks. Ta'amu, a 2-year starter for the Rebels, passed for over 5,500 yards and 30 touchdowns in his 2 seasons in Oxford. The rest of the team's rosters will be filled out over the next 2 days with the league's draft. New Orleans Saints cornerback P.J. Williams, who has started 5 of the 6 games for the Saints this year, has been suspended for the next 2 weeks after a violation of the NFL's substance abuse policy. Williams was arrested on a drunken driving charge in January, which was later reduced to a reckless operation of a motor vehicle charge this summer. Williams has 18 tackles and a sack so far this year. New Orleans expected to replace Williams in the lineup with 10-year vet Patrick Robinson, who has only played 7 defensive snaps so far this season. The NBA's most recognized superstar facing backlash on social media after jumping into the ongoing controversy between the NBA and China. Laura Engel has more from New York.
LeBron James weighing in on the dispute between the NBA and China. The All-Star criticizing the general manager of the Houston Rockets for his tweet supporting Hong Kong's pro-democracy protests. Daryl Morey's tweet prompted Chinese sponsors to cut ties with the NBA. And China's state broadcaster refused to broadcast preseason games played in the country.
I believe he wasn't educated on the situation at hand, and he spoke. And so many people could have been harmed, not only financially, but physically, emotionally, spiritually. So just be careful what we tweet and we say.
Now the LA Laker is taking heat from fans on social media and from lawmakers like Josh Hawley. The Republican senator from Missouri tweeting, "This statement is unbelievable. Newsflash, people are being harmed, shot, beaten, gassed right now in Hong Kong by China, by the Communist Party the NBA is so eager to appease." The showdown over what members of the NBA can and can't say about China comes during the trade dispute between Beijing and Washington. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin saying Monday he hopes the NBA and China will work out this dispute. The controversy with China could have a big impact on the NBA's bottom line. The league's business in the country is estimated to be more than $4 billion.